We're here in the KX Country Clubhouse here at Boots and Hearts. Riley Green's here.
What's up, man?
What's up, dude? We're going to down microphones. Right on. Last time you were here, or last time, like, we hung out at Luke Holmes, and it was there was a lot more snow on the ground last time we were here. I thought you brought the good weather this weekend.
This is awesome.
That's what I've been telling people.
This is better in another way too, because I'm from Alabama, and it's been 100 and something degrees down there, so it's not too hot, not too cold. It's just right.
Are you a winter guy? Do you like any winter sports?
I like hunting season.
Okay.
I've never done any like snow skiing or anything like that, but we don't have those kind of mountains in Alabama, so I like to maybe come up here and find something to get into in the wintertime.
I had to ask you because they call you the Duck Man. You're the Duck Man on social media.
Yeah.
Who gave you that name? Somebody had to give you that name at some point, right?
I just was one of the first guys in my bunch that started duck hunting right there in northeast Alabama, and that was kind of what came from it, I guess.
So like Saturdays, you're duck hunting.
I was duck hunting for work.
Right.
I would get up at 3 o'clock in the morning and go hunt and be late to my construction job because I was chasing ducks around the woods.
Dude, that's awesome. And so you've had an opportunity to work with Luke as well. So you got a new single out, different around here. Like, how was that experience?
It's been awesome. I mean, that was such a meaningful song when I wrote it, and fans have always kind of been drawn to that song. It did really well for me, but putting Luke
you wrote
on
it a couple years ago.
I did, yeah, and it was on my debut album. But having Luke on it has given it a completely new life. And then when you go to radio with a song like that, it's, it's completely different. So it's been really cool to see it kind of take over.
Right, and you have the new album that's coming out
October 13th.
October 13th.
The album's called This Ain't My Last Rodeo. It's got a lot of brand new stuff on it, some stuff I've kind of teased over the years. So it's really excited about getting it out.
This is going to sound like a very dark question. How are you going to know when it's your last rodeo?
I guess when you stop talking to me, you know, when you just walk right past me and talk to the next guy, then I guess it's my last one.
That's good stuff, man. It was like you played 2 nights ago. You were at Ohio Stadium. I just looked it up. I was like, what's the capacity? It's like over 100,000 people.
Yeah, I don't
know
what the total
experience?
count was, but it was awesome. I've obviously done these stadiums with Luke this year. It's been crazy, and then Morgan's blown up, and so that was a really cool one. But college stadiums, man, they're just set up to hold so many people, and obviously, they were rowdy, and it was a really good show.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you've been to a couple football games down in the States? You're in Alabama?
Yeah. Alabama and Auburn games, and all those SEC schools down there. They're pretty rowdy.
Okay, that's is that? I'm trying to think of the what's the team? What's your team?
I'm an Auburn fan, but I went to Jacksonville State.
Oh,
University.
Okay. I don't want to say the wrong thing. I don't want to get beat up here. I don't want to say the wrong thing and get beat up here.
People don't really know because being from Alabama, you can't lean too far one or the other if you want to play country music.
You kind of have to sit on the
fence. You got to cut
your
your fan base in half.
Right on. So you had the loot. You play with Morgan. You've had a huge year. Do you have a favorite memory from this past year?
Well, obviously, being out with Luke and doing these stadiums and getting to play I Wish Grandpa's Never Died every night in front of a sold-out stadium crowd and them singing that song back to me the way they do, it's pretty special. I mean, it makes you want to go write more and put out more music and just keep trying to give fans something to feel,
Yeah, and you mentioned Grandpa's Never Died, and that song just brings out like so many emotions in me. Like it's an emotional roller coaster. Is there a song like that when you listen to it, and you're like, it gets you, It's like it's getting dry in here.
I've covered In Color by Jamie Johnson for several years, and that song always kind of felt like that to me.
Yeah. That's the song. Okay. So this just to bounce back to the new record. I know they're all your babies, but everyone has like a favorite child. Is there like a favorite song from the new record that you're really excited for people to hear? Yeah,
there's a song. I guess it would be the title track. It's called My Last Rodeo, and it's kind of written from that relationship from my granddaddy's type perspective, and very personal song, has the same kind of feeling and meaning to me that I Wish Grandpa's Never Died did. So one, I'm excited about people hearing because it's got that meaningfulness to it that a lot of stuff I try to write does.
Right, and just to look forward, a moment that you're like most excited for. Is there something coming up that you're just like pumped for?
Yeah, so obviously the Luke tour is great. I've got my headline tour starting first of next year, so being able to go and do my own shows in arenas again
that's going to be incredible, man. We can't wait to see you on that. Anyone you're looking forward to seeing this weekend, or that you have seen?
I don't know that I've seen Tim McGraw in concert ever, so I'm excited about that tonight. That'll be awesome.
You and I both, man. Thanks so much for doing this. Riley Green here in the
it,
KX Country Clubhouse at Boots and Hearts.